So for this wash, I'm going to show you how I do wash days and wash and goes and am able to maintain definition while also giving myself volume. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. For friends and such, I'm trying to find out where I'm going. So I'll first talk a little bit about the definition portion of the wash day, and then I will finish with the volume portion. I'm just gonna wash my hair and condition it first, and then I will meet you after my hair is conditioned. Okay, so now my hair is conditioned, and the definition for me will start out in the rinsing part of the deep conditioning. So I always use cold water when I rinse out deep conditioner, and the cold water really does help constrict your hair and help it curl back onto itself. So warmth is really good at expanding objects, and cold is really good at constricting. The cold water really does help with the definition and help to curl my hair. So with the water, I make sure that my hair is always drenched when applying products. I like to go in with the Curl Enhancing Smoothie, my favorite leave-in / cream, but when I use this product, I always make sure I'm using it on drenched hair. So once my hair is drenched, it's very easy for my hair to actually absorb the product, and having really wet, drenched hair, it really helps distribute products more efficiently than when your hair is just damp. I used to just apply products when my hair was only damp, and my wash and goes with the definition would just be a hit or miss. So that was one thing that I did differently in order to really give myself definition once I went in for wash days. The next thing would be the gel that you're using. So if you do want to go in for extreme hold, then of course use a gel that has better hold. So of course you could use Wetline Extreme Gel. I like to go in with the Shea Moisture Define and Shine Gel because I don't need as much hold, because my curl pattern already kind of has a tight pattern. So I don't really need that much to hold my actual curl in place. So I go in with a lighter holding gel. Plus, this doesn't give me a gel cast, and that's one of the more important things about gels that I enjoy, is not having a gel cast. So with the gel, the placement of the gel is really important when it comes to having both definition and giving yourself volume. So what I like to do is make sure that the gel is placed sort of in the middle of the hair strand all the way to the ends, excluding the root. So if I am going to put gel on the root, it's just a little bit, just so that it's not super frizzy, but nothing that's extreme. So this will just help with having volume, because your hair will then be able to stand up because there's no cast or anything like that restricting it. So once your hair dries, your hair has a better chance of being able to stand up. I will just go through, apply the gel from sort of middle of the hair strand to the ends, and then just leave my roots with more room to breathe without much gel or no gel at all. After that, of course, I just go in and diffuse it, and then on the very next day, or when your hair is dry, then you can just go in with the pick to sort of give yourself the rest of that volume. So since your hair doesn't have much of a gel cast or any gel at all at the roots, then it's easier for you to just go in and just pick out your hair from the roots and then just stand your hair up. So since I didn't add much gel on the roots, I just go in and just pick my hair. It saves the definition from the middle of the hair shaft all the way to the end of it. and that's just how I'm able to maintain still having the definition, but also giving myself volume. If you did end up giving yourself too much gel on the roots of your hair, then you can just sort of put the pick in there and quickly move the pick sort of left to right to break up that gel cast. And then that way your hair will get a little bit more frizzy near the roots, but that will also help with the volume, and then it'll help you lift up your hair. But overall, that's what I do for wash days in order to maintain definition, but also give myself volume. If you did find this video helpful, then please like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.